All right. I think we're good. Think everything okay. Sorry, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Drunken Idiots. I hope you guys are having a great week. It is Friday, February. Wait. I think it's 27th. Yeah, February 27th, 2023, 6:30 p.m. I hope you guys are having a great one. Hope you had a great week. And I hope you're ready for the weekend. I had a pretty good week. I am going to start. I already started off with a beer earlier. But sorry, I was reading text. Off basis. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good one. I had a pretty good week. Wasn't too bad. Got a lot of things for this week. There's a lot of drama been going on. A lot of things. If you haven't noticed, it's just gonna be me today with your lovely host here. One of the rare occasions where we just chill and have fun and hang out. Well, we did that last week, I feel like, but we did have a caller. We also had Ruben on last time. Ruben was a great guest. Ruben's always a good guest. I like having Ruben on. He definitely brings a conversation. It's always good to have a conversation, especially when you're doing a podcast. You know what I mean? It's kind of sucks when you have someone not all in it and you're trying to do a podcast with them. But it's okay. But chat, I hope you guys are having a good one. I already said that 100 times. I don't know why. I'm gonna crack this burr. I have my tequila, but my tequila's up there, and like you guys are up there too. You guys are a little far away. I like the table, and I just kind of like, you know what? I'm just gonna show off the table. I don't know. It's like a thing that creators do, So I was like, oh, let me be like the other creators, right? I don't know where I'm going with this, guys. Okay, but I do know that there's a lot of drama going on, and I don't know if I really feel like talking about it because, like, I haven't been keeping up on PDQ or keeping up with this week. I just want to apologize with that already, guys. I haven't kept up with this week at all with the PDQs or spoiler alerts or taste tests. So I've been a little lacking this week. Next week I have full intentions to come right back immediately. Next week and start off with a fresh new start, kind of. Not a new start, but you know what I mean. Kind of a new start, but after a break, I guess. It was a break. I didn't get burnt out, but it was a nice break for sure. I didn't get everything that I wanted to get before the show, and I'm just now realizing that. And I'm embarrassed because now my tequila's up there. And that, like, there's other stuff, but we're not gonna say it. But guys, I have actually a good topic I came across the other day on YouTube where it was talking about Rob Dyrdek running MTV, and I don't know if if you know, obviously everyone knows what MTV is, but I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you have ever watched MTV, but before it was MTV that we know now, it was which it still is, music television, and that's what it is still because MTV, but also it's now not that. So there's a big breakdown behind it because, like, when MTV first started, they had very small contracts with reality shows. When they started the reality shows, they only did music. They certainly did music shows as well. And then they started branching off to, like, reality TV shows. I don't know if you guys remember MTV2, but MTV2 was supposed to be only strictly music. That actually plummeted pretty bad. Didn't stay for a while. Also, a lot of things happened with that. But, so back on the topic, but though, Rob Dyrdek if you guys didn't know, his show Ridiculousness literally is like sometimes the only show that they show on repeat, like only show they show out throughout the whole day, you know, like on MTV, because that's like the only TV show that's keeping them going. I really enjoyed MTV. I don't watch MTV no more. Kayla watches Teen Mom. I was into Teen Wolf, Rob Deer, Fantasy's Factory, Rob and Big, the whole those kind of shows. And also I did like Jersey Shore as well. I liked reality TV shows, but I was more into I guess the other kind of shows. I guess Rob and Big. Wow, I'm already yawning. It's only 9 minutes in. That's a big L. I'm gonna take a drink for that one. That's a big L for sure. But I do want to say, guys, that I did watch, somewhat of reality TV and somewhat of I guess like of Teen Mom as well. But like I was more of, like I said, Rob Deerda. I mean, Fantasy Factory, Big Black and Rob and Big Black, or I can't remember what the name was. But yeah. So Rob actually necessarily started off with just being a small person in the middles of MTV, and he ended up like kind of running the show. He his first show was what was it? Oh, I can't remember. I think it was Robin Big. Dude, I can't remember what it was. But he at first he had a lot of desires, and his first desire was obviously skateboarding. Then he came out with Adidas, and then he came out with the big skate competition that we all know, SLB, right? Skate League, something. No, I can't remember. But what I'm trying to say is the story is that Rob actually ran MTV to the point where when he left, he was about to leave, and then they offered him even more money to the point where he was just using them to just put out his show like we do on YouTube. Like he was just giving them it, and they were uploading it. That was all they were doing. He had his own film crew. He had his own the whole 9 yards on the last episodes of Fantasy Factory, and I think the last couple episodes on Ridiculousness. He had his own everything. So like he was running his own shit just using MTV like we use YouTube. And it was honestly crazy. And they were still paying him to do this, plus the sponsors and all the other deals he had. And now he's just a successful business owner. He's like a billionaire now, I'm pretty sure. And like the Ridiculousness show still runs on repeat, and he's sold most of his businesses, and he has no desire to stop now in what he says. But it's crazy that like he was a small fish that became a big fish, and just like kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and people loved his personality, loved who he was, etc., etc., etc. And I mean, it was great. But I never knew that Rob Dyrdek really ran things, and that he was like so in control. And like the first control they gave him, I think was he said, okay, the first control was Rob and Big had a conversation on their first episode of a show that they were going to make. It flopped, but the best part scene was when they went off script and just like did their own thing. And MTV said, all right, you guys can have don't go off, so you guys can go off script. So that was the first time they already gave him access to just, do whatever. And then it just keeps on going forward. And rumors have said that he makes at least 6 figures off of each episode of Ridiculousness, if not more. And he's always not always, but in the beginning he was only making like I think like $2,000 a month off of like a couple episodes and stuff like that. But he was making good money. still, because of like, you know, his sponsors and all kinds of other stuff. He was a businessman, and also he was able to like show his own ads and his own sponsors into the show as well of Fantasy Factory, like Hardee's. So Hardee's is a big sponsor of his, where if you look on his skate parks that he helped make, you know, he built, not him, he built, but he pushed for them to get built for people to be able to skate and stuff like that. And he has the Hardee's on in the middle of his his parks and stuff like that. So Hardee's was very well known. I mean, he put Hardee's in there, and he was able to, because like, if you don't know, the only way you can have, like, you know, like say a Pepsi or Bud Light be shown, they has to be sponsored. They have to sponsor the show or something like that. They, you know, they're a sponsor, and they were his sponsor, not MTV's sponsor, and he was allowed to do it, and that was another control that they gave him. There was another leniency of them letting him do it. And they even also agreed to, like, with the Fantasy Factory, to move in all his employees that were working on Deer Deck productions. And again, that was another form of just, here you go. We will give you the money and you do your thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't think he, you know, obviously he didn't see himself doing that probably ever, but he did it. And honestly, props to Rob Dyrdek. He's a good skateboarder too. Like, he probably can't skate no more. He's older for sure, you know, and he definitely is a businessman now. But man, you ran the business great. You did great, bro. And honestly, like, I don't know if anyone else will be able to do what you did, because maybe MTV learned their lesson, or they could have made a lot of money still. They could still be making a lot of money. But Rob Dyrdek, I mean, ridiculousness is like the only thing that keeps MTV relevant anymore. You know, MTV even a thing anymore. And now, it's now. You know what I mean? Like, now, they just, like I said, they put it on repeat. They keep it on repeat, and that's just kind of how it was. Oh, wait, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I thought that was muted. I have a whole list of what we're going to be talking about, and it includes TikToks and stuff like that. And a TikTok that I really want to show you guys is this is going to be a beginning one, because this one I want us to really like take this in as a community, as a song. I heard this on another podcast, so I'm kind of taking something off of their podcast, but you know. What the hell? You know, I'm just now realizing I'm looking up my actual name on TikTok, and like, it's just interesting. It's just very interesting. I'm gonna go with my likes. I don't think my likes are private. Okay. Yeah, my likes are not private. I don't keep my likes private. Okay, so I want to show this on a side note of talking about Rob Dyrdek. Let's. Oh, can you guys still hear? Okay, yeah, you guys can still hear me. I'm going to have to mute my mic. Wait, hang on. For this, because it plays through the big speakers, but I want you guys to have much as fun as I do with watching this video. If you guys don't know who he is, you're about to know. All right. Beautiful song. I hope you guys are ready for this.
Cheers,
I love that song. Just oh wait, yeah, we can't play it at the same time. Eventually, I'm gonna get a better mic where it will definitely be way better than that for sure, where I can actually play the video and and have my sound unmuted. But let's watch this video one more time. I fucking love this song. I love it. Okay, it's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Bro, he's talented. He's talented. Marvelous. I don't know what he's like. He's obviously trying to sing like what's that one song? I don't even know this song, but he's trying to sing a Christmas song, obviously, and it just didn't work out. And it, like I said, I found this on I listened to this on another podcast, and I was like, dude, I gotta put this on my show. I have to show this on my show. It's hilarious. I think it's fucking hilarious. I don't know about you guys, but just not roaming through my like let's just watch this. Let's see if this works. This might work.
Cheers,
I don't know what it is, guys, but I that sound that TikTok is a fucking, why isn't it? It's probably viral, and I don't know it. I found it on another person's channel, so I don't know. Like I can't find the actual maker.
When I was your
Whoa. But I want to we're just keep on doing these TikTok videos. There's another TikTok video I found, just people that can relate in my generation for sure, to obviously the whole economy going on right now. Let's do it.
age, I got paid $15 an hour just like you, and I owned a home by the end of the year. Listen to me when I tell you this. If I made what $31,200 was, if I made how much that was worth back in the 70s today, do you know how much I would be making accounting for inflation? Is it $80,000? $90,000? $100,000? Reasonable inflation rates, right? I will actually show you how much I would be making today if I made that. Ladies and gentlemen, I would be making over $250,000 a year. That's how much money you were making back then. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so I actually added it up, and minimum wage actually was like $50K a year compared to now with the inflation and how bad it is. It's insane. It's insane to me. Minimum wage. And some people don't believe that it's true, and some people don't believe the number. I actually have family members that have really have debated with me about how their time was hard and blah 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 and stuff like that. Now, I understand their time was hard and stuff like that, but our economy is a lot worse, and I don't think they want to accept that for some reason. But our economy is a lot worse than it's ever been, ever. And I watched another video where they say that the stock market's not going to crash and people were waiting for the stock market to crash. I'm kind of one of those people that, you know, I'd, even if I had the money to buy a house right now, I would still want to wait. You know what I mean? If I have the money or not, either way, I'm still going to wait, you know? So, and that's just because, you know, history does repeat itself. You know what I mean? And it might sound really fucked up what I'm about to say, but we kind of need another Great Depression to restart. Honestly, we need to restart like hard, like to the point where like our economy is so bad, it's like everything is so high, you can't survive off of by yourself $20. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds great. That number sounds perfect. Sounds fabulous. But by yourself, you're just not going to cut it. It's just not going to work. You know, unless you live in a very bad part of town or a very poor part of town and you have to drive 45 minutes away or you have to drive 30 minutes away, etc. You know, you can't live in the city because the city is so much to live in now that your $600, $700, $800 paychecks are gonna that's just gonna cover, like, you know, that's not gonna cover everything you need, counting all your bills, you know, insurance, the whole 9 yards. You have to live inside your means 100%, but you also how far do we go until it's not our means, you know, until it's not our means anymore? Like, you know, like you live outside your means as, you know, as not buying the newest clothes, not buying the newest jewelry, not getting your, you know, not doing certain things, but also even when you don't live outside your lifestyle, you know, there's a lot of people that are still struggling. You know, a lot of people that like that are in areas in the middle of nowhere. And again, this is another one too. This is like the rebuttal as well as like living in the city too. Like, if you live too far away from the city, you're screwed too, because you're not going to find a job that's going to hire like $20 an hour starting off, most likely. You know, if you're living somewhere that has like 1,000 people in there, you're going to have McDonald's jobs, yeah. You know, and then, you know, you could drive 45 minutes away to go to a warehouse job, you know, and then the gas, not a whole tank, but that's a good amount right there. You know, back and forth every week, you're gonna definitely spend more than a whole tank. And, you know, there's $100 out of your check. You know, say it takes $100 to fill up your truck or your car or whatever, you know, $80. Still, we're gonna say $100 top it off. $100 out of your check already. So, you know, that $600 paycheck came to a $500 paycheck, right? Oh shit, here comes water. Water is getting ridiculously high. Electric's getting ridiculously high. I seen my electric bill and water bill. I was like, holy shit, what is going on? Like, I didn't think that we used this much water, but we did, in electric and stuff like that. And so, like, and like also, if you get behind on your bills, it's like one of those other things where it's like hard to catch up to, because there's no like help. You know what I mean? There's no like actual like help where, you know, hey, you know, we'll help you since you help us make our economy. You know, I think a lot of people were just getting tired of our economy getting worse and worse and worse, and we're just sitting here making the same amount of less money than they made back in the day, same amount of hourly rate, right, but not the same amount of, it does not add up to the inflation. You know, we're making the same amount to an extent. Like, you know, we're not, you know, that $17, that $7.25 an hour is literally probably like 20 grand a year. You know, that's insane. I don't know how much it is, but I have to do the math. But it's probably like 20 grand a year. You know, and people can't live off that. People can't live off that. It's just insane to think that someone can actually do that, you know? I think that it's unrealistic for a lot of people's eyes, where they think that it's all Humpty Dumpty rainbows and unicorns a lot of times, you know? I think there's someone at the door. Give me a second. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. I thought there was someone at my door, but I guess not. Maybe they're running a little behind. I'm getting pizza. Pizza. But see, that's just the thing. Like, I feel like there just needs to be some help, man. Like some kind of help. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's my personal opinion.
Go and text somebody that you have.
We're gonna mute that. So I love this one. This one's hilarious. I love this TikTok video. It's hilarious. So let's get it in. Let's go. Oh God.
So like, does the radio stop when you get into a car accident? Or are you just sitting there like? So like, does the radio stop when you get into a car accident? Or are you just sitting there like? I'm a savage, yeah, classy.
I didn't want to play it any longer because of copyright reasons, but look at this. Look at this. Like, do you? Like, what if? Like, when you get in an accident. No, I've been in an accident. And yes, like, your radio does still play. Depending on how you get hit. And yes, so, like, you know, you're just sitting there like, I'm a savage. Classic Boozy. That's hilarious. I love that. I love that. TikTok is a fucking great place to find like funny videos, entertaining videos. I usually am not a TikTok watcher, but I definitely enjoy some TikTok when I do watch it. Every now and then, you know. I usually try to keep up with the trends and stuff like that. But usually I don't know the trends. Trends? Wow. What the fuck am I talking about? Trends. Yeah, trends. The trend. Okay. I like how that on the see, I don't get on the desktop version at all. And I like how like on the desktop version that you have categories. You have comedy, gaming, food, dance, beauty, animals, sports, and then you got like all these like hashtags that will direct you to like, I don't know if it's on the mobile app because I don't watch TikTok like that, but you know, there's a good possibility that it is on the mobile app, 100%. I need to plug my phone in. Give me a second. Oh no! I had to plug my phone in. Oh wow. My face is all red. It's all red. I look like a tomato. I look like a tomato. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. Oh. So, my dogs could go ballistic at any moment, guys, because my pizza's supposed to be arriving right now. Yep, I think my dog hears it. We will see. But I'm about to have pizza. Pizza. I can't wait until I get some pizza. Yeah. Pizza sounds like a damn good meal today. Okay, so we're gonna get back on shows again about how some of these networks are going down. Obviously, we know that like the TV is at a low, right? Because YouTube, TikTok. Oh wait, I'll be back. Now, we gotta see if this is right. What? Dude, I think that's right, but who knows? All right. Sorry, I had to jump down. It's kind of hard trying to charge your phone. Oh god, the green screen! It's messing up during a live! It's not fun! Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, what do we got here? Well, it's green screen onto the fucking... Okay. Those look good. Honestly, that looks delicious. Now let's see what this is. See what this bad boy is. I didn't order it. My fiance ordered it. She's awesome. There's one garlic. One garlic. Hey Siri. So I just used Siri to send a message because my phone's on the ground charging. Oh guys, can you see me, Papa John's? This is like the crazy. Yeah, no, they don't sponsor me. Not putting it out there. Who made this pizza? I did. I made this pizza. This pizza is made by scratch by me. All day, every day. That's just how it is. I feel like half the show is fucking around. The other half is actually kind of serious. I don't know. Yummy. You know, I'm just saying. I'm so happy pizza is a thing. I love Italian food. Pizza, Parmesan, pizza, Parmesan, cheese, I love it. Garlic, I love it. Pasta, lasagna, I love it all. As long as it doesn't have meat on it, I'll eat it. And the thing is, about Italian food, a lot of Italian food, you just take out the meat, and it just tastes the same, in my opinion. Well, I haven't had meat in fucking 7 years. Sorry. When I'm stuffing my face, I get quiet. And dead air is bad. Dead air is really bad. This is when having a co-host would be great. Because while I'm eating, they talk. Would be gross. But it just doesn't roll like that. It just doesn't roll like that. For me, at least. That was terrific in so many ways. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of a kicker in, a refresher during the show. It's been a while since we had pizza on the show. Like what? Probably a month ago. Damn, it's been like a month. What is wrong with me? Who knows? Try not to like burp. But you know, a lot of pizza soon. A lot of, really quick. I don't know if you guys heard, but Andrew Tate was caught, not caught, but like paparazzi was seeing Andrew Tate getting taken to, I guess, court, Romania, you know, jail, wherever. I can't remember where. I don't know if they specified where he was going to. Nor did I pay attention to that point right there, but I did pay attention to the words, and like and him and his brother, while they were getting arrested, they were just both saying some crazy things that is insane. I do wonder what Andrew Tate fans are thinking, because I think that there are people out there that think it's all a hoax and it's all like a scam. Like the government actually wants his money. Like he's like that important in the world. And sorry, buddy, you're not. You're just not. Like, you know, yeah, you make headlines, obviously. You're just not that important. You know, your money's not that. You don't have that much money where, in my opinion, where the government's really going to go after you. That's my personal opinion. Oh, okay. I'm getting blown up. For some reason I'm important right now. But no, I'm trying to find the video right now. If you give me a second, guys, while I'll talk about it. Him and his brother like came out of the cab, and his brother was just like, "My files are empty. They have nothing against me. There's no reason they should be there, etc., etc., etc." Look, I definitely believe in all the allegations. Yeah, this man's unhinged. He's always been unhinged. And the thing is, you also can't, in my opinion, look at his content. People don't want to look at his content no more and make reference of his content anymore. And they want to act like it's like, you know, they want to act like there is nothing wrong. But they did nothing wrong. I don't know anything really about his brother, but I do know things about what's going on with Tate. Obviously, his brother was in the mix of it, in the middle of it. or he wouldn't be there. And that's just my opinion. Here's the video. Oh, maybe it's not gonna play. I don't know. It's loading. My computer is being a little slow right now. And you guys know from previous experiences, my computer likes to be slow. While we're actually waiting on that, here's some old people you guys, Dylan and Cole Sprouse, known as Zach and Cody, on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, and Sweet Life on Deck. You know, they actually got so like, I don't know if you guys care, but you know, we all know the Disney stars, Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, many more, just big ones. Just putting the big ones out there right now. And we seen that they didn't come unscathed, but the boys did, for sure. And the reason why they did, they chose to leave that way. They actually wanted to do, like, there's like their last show they did, episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Sweet Life on Deck, and counting the movie. They wanted to do another show, but they didn't like it, which it would have been great, because the show was going to be basically they lived in the hotel, they took care of this kid, and they just kind of like got him in a riffraff, you know, teaching him the whole 9 yards. I think that would have worked 100. I think that would have worked 1,000%. And I think that that if they did that, that would have gave them more room to 100% keep going with the whole series of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Sweet Life on Deck, etc. And, you know, they just shut them down. And I think it was a genius idea. They should have definitely 100% just tried it, because, like, what would have been the harm of trying? Would have been the harm of just, you know, seeing how it works out, seeing what it would do for their brand. But they didn't try it out, and so they left. And they have very well said that they are never going to do another episode of that. They're never going to revamp it. It's not going to be revamped. It's not going to happen. It sucks to hear it, but it's not. The way they got away, though, like, they started, you know, they got away from acting. They got away from Hollywood, where they went to college together. They stayed together. Obviously, they're brothers, so they stay. And and the reason why that show was so good, because, you know, they tried to make it a Drake and Josh movie show, but it was a way better show than Drake and Josh, because they were actually brothers. Drake and Josh were not brothers, but they were identical twins, so obviously they were brothers. They also starred in a lot of other good movies, and I didn't even know what they looked like as kid. But when if you guys look up Dylan or Cole Sprouse, you will see that we definitely know who. Definitely have seen them around in Hollywood. But they've been stars since they were 6 years old, if not younger, and it's really crazy and great that they got away from that kind of scenery, and they actually tried to, do something else. And they actually worked at a coffee shop after the show, and there's actually a picture of Cody or Dylan, one of them two, as a host and they were and like people were calling him broke and stuff like that, and he was just like, kind of sucks that you can't just, you know, work a normal job if you wanted to without, you know, all these allegations and stuff like that. And he was like, I just wanted the experience, you know what I mean? And that's kind of like the way they stayed out of the media's eye and stayed out of Disney drama and the Disney backlash that people get a lot from growing up as Disney stars. And we've seen it in time and time again with, like, a lot of the female Disney stars. And it's, like, again, it's just good that at least one person, you know, two people got out of there before it got, you know, crazy, because it could have gotten insane. I'm looking at some TikToks on my phone. and trying to. I was gonna pull up another TikTok real quick and see. And see what this is all about, but dead air. I know. I'm just looking at stupid shit. No, yeah, there was a TikTok I wanted to show, but copyright reasons I can't show it. Be nice. So here's the Andrew Tate's brother video where they were acting like, you know, they had nothing on them. It was all false allegations. Look, this is a very worldwide, not world, well, probably worldwide, yeah, news article now, and a very big case. It would be very stupid of them to even like I don't know, like for them, I don't know. In my opinion, the Andrew Tate thing, everyone's getting tired of. Everyone's tired of hearing it. This is kind of the last time I talk about it. I don't know. It depends on what chops up and, you know, PDQs and stuff like that. But this was the video that the latest video of him and his brother. Let's get it going. If it loads, okay, here we go.
Recording. The story you should be covering is what evidence you have. That should be the story on the news. The police have fabricated evidence. Please cover that story. There's no victim. There's no story. What you have.
And I realize she doesn't know she can bundle and save.
So there's more to that video. I thought that was like the full video, but oh wait, no, okay, sorry, there was more. There was more. There was an ad. Why is there? Oh wait, no, okay, never mind. It just went to someone speaking about politics. But there was more. His brother said that there's an empty case file, that there's no evidence against him. They're trying to steal his money. There's cars and stuff like that. Well, I think that Andrew Tate said that. Andrew Tate said that that there's no justice in Romania. Again, I know the justice system is fucked. I do know that for sure. But like, these are some serious crimes, and this is like very publicized and very put out there now. Everyone's heard about it. And there's so many people covering it. I truly don't think any of this is made up. Again, look at his content. He's got to look at his content. I mean, you know what I mean? Look at it. Look at how he talks and what he says. He tells on himself numbers of times. You know what I mean? He tells on himself so many times it's ridiculous. That's just my piece. Andrew Tate, get your shit together, bro. Get your shit together. I wanted to play that video, so that's why we went back into it. But back to Disney, man. So like, a lot of Disney stars obviously have went through it, but you know, good thing Cody and Dylan Sprouse didn't. But the only way they didn't is because, you know, they got out of their own immediately. And I think that they could have been sucked back in 100% if that show would have, if the show that they wanted to do right after the movie, if they let them do that because they, you know, graduate college and blah, 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 stuff like that. I think that it would have kept on going and they would have stayed in the Disney World. But something made it, you know, miracle or fate or whatever you want to call it, made it where that show didn't happen. They can't stand the Disney Channel. Yeah, and you can tell because the way they talk, the way they act about even coming back with a spin-off or a revamp. I guess that's what it would be called, a revamp of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, or Sweet Life on Deck. Who knows? Who knows what goes on? They actually walked away from Hollywood in general completely and stopped acting. And So who knows? Who knows what really goes on in those in that studio? Studio, channel, whatever you want to call it. I think there is, let me check my TikTok before I pull up the page. Okay, no, I didn't like it. There was another one where the period girl like walked up into a high school basketball game or some shit. I don't know, but it was weird. And she came out with a single supposedly, but who knows? Who truly knows what goes on in that chick's head? Honestly, I don't know. I'm going to do this real quick. You know, this is why I like my show, because I've learned that podcasts are just literally about talking and talking about nothing. Okay, let me put. Okay. I'm going to put this right here because I kind of feel like I'm going to keep on drinking my beer. I'm opening another beer. Third beer of the night, ladies and gentlemen. So, I know that there was a lot of other things. Oh, yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys know. Obviously, we know it's been a big thing this whole week. The whole fucking... I mean, I talked about it, I think 2 episodes ago, and there was no hype about it. But the Rick and Morty creator, and how they're the co-creator of Rick and Morty, the voice of Rick and Morty, he got booted out. I don't know how much people know of this because I've seen comments on Reddit threads and Facebook comments and stuff like that where they're not even pointing out that he texted a 16-year-old that literally said she's 16, and they're just, you know, it's only what is it, assault charges. I this is just one of those moments again, guys, where there's a lot of just creators out there. There's a lot of creators. Stop dating her. What? There's a lot of creators. That just caught my guard off. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of creators out there that are obviously I love Rick and Morty, right? And I didn't know who the co-creator is. I didn't have anything to do with the co-creator, so I don't have any like personal bonds or like how much I like. I think that the voices might change, but who knows? Because people are so good at voices now, so who knows how many people out there can do the Rick and Morty voice. Honestly, you could probably find one of your friends that know how to do the Rick and Morty voice, and so like I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I do think that he was a very iconic creator because he helped out make the Rick and Morty shows and helped out make the have his voice put there. But again, this goes into the whole thing where we are finding these creators that, I mean, every week there's a creator that there's something coming out about them, and then there's like receipts and there's stuff like that. Like the Rick and Morty creator, there's like hardcore receipts where it shows his number, his name, her name, like the whole 9 yards, a whole text thread where like the chick goes, she's 16, and he's like, I don't care. You know what I mean? And just continues the conversation. You know what I mean? And so, but he's only known to be the only charges he has is abuse charges. And I don't know how I feel about this is that I love Rick and Morty, so I hope this doesn't affect Rick and Morty, because Rick and Morty is more than just the voices. It's the whole animation. It's the whole show. I don't care about the voices. The voices don't matter. It doesn't matter to me. The voices might change it a little bit, but they're still doing the same adventures. They're still doing the same thing. They're still having fun. They're still going on the adventure. So me personally, with Rick and Morty, the whole drama, I don't think it's going to change us. I don't think it's going to change shit. Honestly. Jack shit. I think it's going to honestly become better. It's probably going to come better, honestly, because everyone loves Rick and Morty. So by the years it comes, it's going to get better. Maybe people might fall off and stop watching it because of what happened, and they're, being petty, and they're like, oh, this guy left, when they don't know shit about this guy. Like, most of people that watch Rick and Morty, I feel like don't know who the co-creator was. And I think that people are so hyped up behind the co-creator getting arrested that they're like so devastated or mad, when in reality, I'm a big Rick and Morty fan. I have Rick and Morty socks, Rick and Morty shirts, Rick and Morty hats. I had a Rick and Morty phone case. I love Rick and Morty. And Rick and Morty is, again, just such a great show where I think that it doesn't matter who plays the voices. It doesn't matter. Pickle Rick is going to be Pickle Rick still. You know what I mean? They're going to, they're going to still have these iconic moments, these iconic times in the show where it's still going to be awesome. It's still going to be great. Again, my opinion on the Rick and Morty thing, there's not going to be a change. There's not going to be any difference. It's probably going to get better because that's how usually things go when they're successful, My show, the show I'm doing right now, you guys, it's going to get better. It's not going to get worse because you can't get worse unless you're like, top tier and then like you cancel, stuff like that. Yeah. But usually people keep a platform. Usually shows keep going unless it literally gets canceled, which I'm telling you now, there's so many people that watch Rick and Morty. Most people don't give a fuck. Most people that watch Rick and Morty are very open-minded, honestly, because Rick and Morty talks about so many things. And if you watch it and you really listen to it, it gets very deep at Rick and Morty. I think I've said Rick and Morty probably like 100 times. Yo, guys, hi, TikTok chat. How's it going? Ooh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you for, I'm the only one here. Yeah, you are the only one here. It looks like there was people here, but hey, you were the last one standing. Sorry guys, I was talking to TikTok chat. Live on TikTok as well. YouTube and Twitch. We're live on TikTok. And also, we're live here right now. But you only guys get to see the point of view without the green screen, and then like what's back here, right here, that you can't see, and then like what's over here. Well, not that I can't see over here. We will get them next time. Yeah, we will get them next time. You gotta keep on trying, bro. We gotta keep on trying. I already like this guy. This guy, do that. Either one. So like you. But yeah, that's just kind of like my whole get up. That sounds stupid. That's my whole thought on the Rick and Morty thing. I think that things will change for the better. You should bring your family in. Dude. Bro, I have thought about that. Whoo! So, this is actually a good conversation. So TikTok chat, one guy on my chat, he said, bring your family on. And, guys, I've talked about my family before. Man, I can't imagine having a family podcast because I know content. You know what I mean? I really know. I'm a content creator, right? I'm not big. I'm not huge. I'm small tier. I'm not even an F tier content creator, probably. But in my eyes, I'm an A tier content creator. I know content, and I'd be doing those. I would be making us. I would be like, let's argue. You know what I mean? Like, let's hash this shit out that no one wants to talk about in my family on live right now. That would be great because, anyone in TikTok. If you guys doesn't know, my family doesn't talk about shit. They don't talk about trauma, or anything like that. So, like, I would totally, let's get a circle table, right? Let's sit in a circle, put mics up to us, mic us up the whole 9 yards. Everyone gets their own camera, switching cameras back and forth of just an intense family episode of the podcast with alcohol involved. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm the only one who liked your live. Yeah, there's usually you usually get some traffic. There was a point in time where I was getting donated every time I did live, guys, and now like I guess it's because I stopped posting on TikTok as much, or I don't do live as much on TikTok. But I think that every place you do content at, every place you start at content at, you got to start your way from the bottom from the bottom up. I wish you could start from the top, but you can't. And eventually, things will pop off on TikTok or YouTube more, or Twitch. We're in my opinion, I'm really happy where we are at with the show and how much it's grown. Last year alone was the biggest year because the first year I only came out with like 5 videos. So I gained like 50K views in 1 year alone. I think that if we keep on going, guys, we're gonna keep on. We're gonna sky's the limit. And you guys know this. I've always been a content creator, gaming, from Mixer, from Twitch to YouTube to the podcast to vlogging. I've always been. I love them. The community will always just come with me. Like, I want to have moments where I meet you guys. We have fun, no matter how big I am, honestly, because I build a family here. You know what I mean? It sounds corny as fuck, but I build a family here. I build friendships here. I've made so many friends by just doing this podcast. I've made so many I met new people, new acquaintances. I've lost friends. I've lost acquaintances. I lost followers. But also I've gained followers. I've gained acquaintances. It's a journey. It's a crazy journey. And I think that some people can't handle it. Whoa. Hang on. All right. Whew. I had to close that because my Kayla got home and the dog started going crazy. And I don't even know you, LMAO. I just came here and you already seemed like a cool guy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, my dude. Thank you. Again, like this is another reason why I like doing content, because like the chatter and TikTok, you never know. We could have a great experience. He could have a great experience where he could take some from here. Anyone can, and I just love it. Not about the money, but about the fun times, and that's what some people forget when they get rich. Yeah, I agree. I think that people do forget that the fun times are the best, but I don't think everyone gets like that. I think that everyone should remember there's a lot of people out there that get rich and still have fun doing it. Like, I don't see myself ever like getting rich off of this, right? And straight up just not having fun no more, abandoning it, and just being an asshole. Because a lot of people change. Because again, like, I don't know. Money is a concept, is a concept of so many things. Like, it's just money. You know what I mean? Money is gonna pay my bills. Obviously, money's gonna do this for me, right? But is money going to really buy happiness? Yes, to an extent. To an extent. What makes you happy should be what gave you the money, if that makes any sense. Again, what makes you happy should give you the money. What I take from that is, this makes me happy. If it gave me the money, then why not keep on doing it and doing the same thing, right? I'm not doing something. If I was crap, I'd learn that I'm crap, and I would still keep on going. If I wasn't doing this, I'd still be doing this. Let that repeat in your head if you don't understand, but just Think about that. I can't believe you can get rich from content creating. Just don't give up. That's exactly what it is. This week alone, I didn't do anything. I didn't post any videos or anything like that. But this week was like a chill week. Last week before, other weeks before, I post every day. TikTok, well, shorts I used to post every day. TikToks I used to post every day, but I've been getting a lot more lenient on that because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that content and how I want to maybe redo the content on there, because I like the content, but I think it can be better, and it can get better for sure. Also, again, YouTube videos, I edit all my YouTube videos, I produce all my stuff, I come up with all the topics, I sit here and talk to you guys in an empty ass room because I love it. It's fun. And I've literally been talking about probably nothing. I've just been rambling, but that's what a podcast is. That's what a podcast is rambling. I've learned, I've accepted that. Because when I first became a person that did a podcast, I didn't understand that people just want to hear people ramble. I didn't understand that. You know what I mean? At first, but now I do. And it's pretty nice now. Just I'm just doing it, just doing whatever, talking about whatever. What games do I like? What games do I play, sorry? What games do I play? I play Apex, Valorant, CSGO, Minecraft, Fortnite. I mean, I play all kinds of games. I'm one of those people that likes all kind of music, and if I like all kinds of games. I don't really have a certain game that I play. Like right now, I will say I'm heavy into Apex again. I love Apex. If you guys know the history of me playing Apex, I was on an esports team, so I've always been very good on Apex, but that's a good game that I like, but it sucks because I don't play with people. Like, there's not many people that play with me, and the people that the friends I do have that play games, they don't play the same games. And the old group I used to play with, we all just disparted, went separate ways, and we didn't play no more. So it's one of those things. We can play Minecraft or Fortnite together one day. You can stream it and get content. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love streaming video games. Drunken Idiots. So you guys know, Drunken Idiots is not my only page. I have Mr. Zorlock and then Jordan's Adventures. Jordan's Adventures is my vlogs. Mr. Zorlock is my gaming channel. Drunken Idiots is it's the podcast, but it's becoming a little more different than more than just the podcast. You have the podcast on Friday nights, and then throughout the week you have news, you have spoilers, and then you also have taste tests, and that's I think is great. All of them are great. But I'm always down to play with my community. Actually, back in the day, all I asked on Mixer, all I asked before was I would make the title playing with followers. If follower Friday, as long as you followed, I played. And if no one else wanted to jump in, you're coming back in. That's all it was. Literally, that was it. That was how Mixer was. And that's why I miss Mixer, because it was really easy to gain viewers and followers than it is on Twitch and YouTube. Now it's just, you gotta fucking fight. You gotta fight tooth and nail into that and just start knocking people out, because it's a crazy field to be in. It's a crazy field to be in. And it's a serious field that people should take serious, in my opinion, because the occupation of a content creator gets more stressful for every year, in my opinion, right? Oh, thank you for the 2,000 likes. I appreciate that, my dude. I really do. It gets harder because every year you got to come up with something new. Now it's like more of every week, every month, because people's attention spans are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Some people like like the TikTok person. My phone died. Some people like the TikTok guy. will sit here and listen, and people like you guys will listen and sit and just watch and enjoy what I'm talking about. I like that. But a lot of people, they have short mindsets, and they can't like grasp nothing more than 30 seconds of content anymore. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. It's quite literally insane. Chat, I want you guys to let me know. You know what? We're going to get another guest on here one day. A good guest. Not saying the guests that we had were bad. But like a content creator guest. Because I've been wanting to get one. A guest on that is a content creator. But in reality, it's hard, you know? It's hard. It's hard to get people to show up on a show. I've been messaging this one dude. Not gonna put his name out there, but I've been messaging one dude on Instagram. He's verified on TikTok. Pretty sure he's verified on Instagram. I don't know about Twitter, but he's verified, right? He makes these funny ass TikToks, and we've actually chatted back and forth. We've actually had conversations, but I can't get him to commit. For some reason, I can't get him to commit, and it annoys the shit out of me because I'm like, bro, just commit. But all you can do is keep on trying, keep on pushing, keep on asking, keep on going. There's a point where, yeah, you might get annoying, but that's kind of the point. You have to be annoying. You have to get their attention, especially with big creators. The big creators, it's hard to get a hold of. I've tried, but there's some creators that aren't that big that will even act like will act bigger than their britches, and those creators annoy the shit out of me. Like I've been hitting up this one creator. He runs a podcast now, and he used to run Irrelevant News, if anyone knows what that is. And he's it's crazy. Like, you would think it'd be easy to contact him because he used to be big, not huge, but big, right? And then he got canceled, and so now his viewers aren't that good, as much as mine. So I'm like, you know what? This might be a good, easy way to get into the scene of contacting content creators and getting into content creators. Man, this dude will not answer my fucking DMs if his life depended on it. And I'm like, we're actually kind of at the same level right now. Like, yeah, there's more likes on his Instagram than mine, but like, if we're basing off of like podcasts and stuff like that, our podcasts are basically the same level in my eyes. He might have a little more viewers, but not much more, you know. So I think that our podcast is definitely in the same level. So good. I think this is a good time to end it. Talked about several things. We talked about stupid shit. We had fun. I had fun. I always have fun when I do this. This is Drunken Idiots. And even if I'm not like getting belligerent drunk like we used to, still Drunken Idiots. We're still having fun. And I like, let me put this out here, guys. I like not getting belligerent drunk, okay? It's fun. It's fun being able to, sit here, relax, drink a beer, and just have fun. I think that it used to be a pressure thing that I gave myself to drink on the show, get intoxicated, feel a buzz. But I was going to take a shot. But I'm not. I'm going to save that shot. Those 2 shots. I see the liquor. I want to take a shot. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with not having a shot. And these shows are being shorter, and I like it too. I like it because shorter content, shorter shows equals most likely more viewers. I'm okay with that. We've been getting about 40 views per episode. I think we can keep up with that. I think we can keep up with the views and the content. I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. I really would like for your feedback, guys. You guys give me no feedback sometimes. Shame on you. Shame. But it's okay. It's fine. It's really fine. I promise. It's fine. But no, guys, you guys have a great rest of your night. Don't forget to tell someone you love them. Don't forget to drink some water. Don't drink and drive, my dudes. I think I've been slacking on telling you that. Don't drink and drive. And always have a DD if you're going to drink. You have a good rest of your night. You have a great weekend. I've been thinking about coming out with something new that does live as well. Something like this, but not a podcast. Maybe some just chatting, reaction. We'll see. See what I come up with. I hope you guys had a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oh, wait. I said peace before. Cheers. And then peace.